Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, Taurus, we're going to do a Celtic cross spread for you with my, I don't know what this tarot deck is called anymore. What is it called? The Modern Spellcasters Tarot deck, I think is what it's called. So, we're going to do that. We're going to get started. I've already pre-shuffled. Let's do a little more shuffling. I will clarify everything that I pull out. Well, at least what's not. Sometimes stuff doesn't need clarification, so if it doesn't, we won't. It's a general reading, so it might resonate, it might not. But if it does, and you're drawn to it, there is an extended, and the link to the extended is at the top of the description within this video. And I am a little bit, tiny bit tongue-tied right now. I did have another dental appointment. My dear, sweet, scorpionic Felicia, who likes to torture me, did a few little adjustments in my mouth, so my tongue is working around those. So bear with me. I will try to be as articulate as possible. All right, Taurus, your Celtic cross spread. Let's kind of see what's going on with your energy and where you're headed with it. Right now, you got the Seven of Swords. You're up to something. All right, let's see what's going to happen. This is where I always think, oh, I wonder what the cross watchers are thinking. Like, oh, I knew Taurus was up to something. You're up to something. You're hiding something. Maybe you're hiding feelings. Maybe you're hiding a plan. Maybe you're hiding intention. Maybe you're thinking about stealing your neighbor's car. Don't do that. Okay, the challenge that you have. This has been coming up. This has been coming up. Since I started doing the Celtic cross spread. The King of Wands has been a challenge twice, and the Strength. So it's really interesting. It's almost like kind of finding self-leadership. Maybe even cheering yourself on or cheering others on here. Taking control of a situation. So maybe you're feeling like you need to be sneaky because you're having difficulty taking control of a situation. So you're being asked to focus on the sun. Focus on what you know for yourself and what you know of yourself. Focus on that. And how does that pertain to your wish fulfillment? In the past, well, you had some happiness here. You had happiness in the past. You had celebration, abundance, friendship, camaraderie. Okay, what is your strength? Your strength is the Ten of Pentacles. So your strength is almost sort of like taking this energy from the past and incorporating it in a way that's like surrounding you with maybe, I don't want to say like wealth. Wealth can be measured in many different levels here, but there is definitely a sense of security. So your strength is also having others around you that you can work with and you can create something with. Now your future is something new here. It is a brand new beginning. Maybe your intention is to work towards this. Like this is your strength. And then this is what you're being asked to focus on. So if you know what your strength is, if you're sort of self-aware enough, you're saying, yeah, I know what my strength is, Cindy. I like having my clan around me, my tribe around me, and building stuff and creating abundance, having a solid foundation that turns into a future. It's as if to say, you know what? The first step is on the way. That's kind of like what that's saying. The first step is on the way for you. What's hidden? What do you not know? The Empress. That's interesting. That's a real good energy to go with, kind of like what you have here. Like because the Empress can be like an ideal partnership. It can be abundance. It can be too like you blossoming into this as well. Because these energies, to me, really speak like, even in this, like it's not a soul energy. She has like little ones with her. These are like the sort of things, this is the energy of building with a group or building with a friend or building with a partner on whatever level that partnership is. So this is sort of like the ideal partner, whether that's you working in conjunction with the universe and being really well aligned and creating massive abundance, or showing up as that partner in someone else's life and creating abundance with them. It's good. It looks good, but you're sneaky. Sneaky about it. Maybe you're protective about what this is. So what is your hopes and your fears here? The Nine of Wands. Do you have the strength to carry through for this? Do you have, it's almost as if to say like, there's a new beginning here. And if your strength is the Ten of Pentacles, it's not telling me that you're necessarily there right now. Do you have the strength to get there? Because it feels like maybe you're aware of the fact that you're going to step 1, but you want to get to 10. So it's having the ability and the strength and the energy and the courage to get to the end here. So I'm going to ask the outcome here is the 9 of Pentacles. Shit, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Because that then puts you 1 step away from the 10. Isn't that great? That is great. So I'm really curious. Now I got to get nosy about your 7 of Swords. You got the Ace of Cups at the bottom, and then it's reversed. So you have the potential of 2 new beginnings here. Feeling really good. Feeling very creative. Your artistic energy flowing. A very intuitive cycle. A very productive cycle. Come on. I mean, it's basically the female reproductive cycle. This whole thing. The outside and the inside. To me, is all depicted there. And then this is hidden. This is what you don't know about. So it's like production, reproduction on all sorts of levels for you. It doesn't feel like it would just be like, well, I don't even see any indication that it means little people, creating little people, but it could definitely be creating little ideas that grow into big things. So right now you are the 7 of Swords. I'm going to ask why, and then I'm going to ask what you're hiding. Why? Why are you the 7 of Swords? That's really, do you see how that fell? So why are you the 7 of Swords? Look at how those cards fell. They fell. And they're covering the King of Wands' face. To me, it's like you're hiding something. Or you're hiding something from someone. What are you hiding here? Oh, shit. What are you doing? You got the Page of Swords. And the Star. You're watching something. It kind of feels like you're spying. Or watching out for something. And I'm only saying that because you got the 7 of Swords too. So you're sort of like hiding behind the bushes with your binoculars. Keeping your eye peeled out for something. Now, the Star is here, so it could be something that you've dreamt of, that you hope for, that is a dream come true for you. But you're maybe not sharing this with anyone. Like, it's almost as if you have a dream, you have an idea, you have a big hope. Like, this is the kind of thing where you wish this every birthday for the last 5 or 6 years when you blow out your candles. You see a shooting star, you take the opportunity. Oh, my wish. Right? Like, that's what this feels like. But it almost feels like, if people would say, well, what did you wish for, Taurus, when you blew out your candles? I can't say. And you never did. And you haven't. It feels very secretive. It's something that you're wishing for. So what's your challenge? The King of Wands. The challenge is the King of Wands. What the heck? Now there's the King of Pentacles. It kind of feels like you're dealing with 2 people. It's hard not to say that with 2 major court cards coming out on top of each other. So now you have the Hanged Man with the King of Pentacles, and the King of Wands is your challenge. If it's just one person, it feels like you're trying to learn something about them or the situation that they're in. Perhaps you're trying to understand what they do for a living or what their home life is like. Why? How do you know the King of Wands? Okay, so this could be almost like a manifestation because you have the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and then the 9 of Cups. This is how you know the King of Wands. This is odd, but I feel like the King of Wands is an energy that it would make sense because your challenge is associated with your dream and your wish here. Because this is almost like a process of manifestation. The 2 of Wands is about like looking out the window and wondering the possibilities. Both the 2 and the 3 of Wands are Aries energy, and I always like to say they're sort of the master manifester because they'll imagine something and then they'll go do it. Won't really think about a plan. It's going to do it. And if you throw enough stuff on the wall, it's going to stick. So they kind of like get success where a lot of people will just say, I'm not going to do that today. You don't throw anything on the wall, nothing's going to stick. So this is sort of like, I really see that as manifestation because I'm thinking up something here and it seems like a pretty good thing for me. I know it's coming in. I've already planted some seeds for this in the past, and I know this is coming in. And when you hit the Nine of Cups, you're resonating at the frequency of the universe. So the universe, this is how, one of my interpretations of this card, and it's coming in tight with these two, is when you are in that resonance, that frequency, that high vibrational energy, the universe hears you like that, like nothing. Like, oh yeah, we hear what you're saying, we'll bring that in. So this is how you know the King of Wands. Either, because it's also fire energy, either as yourself, you are utilizing something within your personality, your own dynamic, to create a manifestation that is something that you've dreamed of and hoped for. How long is this going? I said like 6 years. I don't know, maybe it's 6 weeks, 6 days, 6 months. I did say 6. I don't know why that came to mind, but it did. I'm not even getting that in any numbers here. But that's how you know the King of Wands. This could even be someone that inspires you to manifest like this. But, and then see, you're looking, because I feel like you're looking at them differently. That's interesting. Okay, so if you're looking at someone, the challenge here is you're observing. It's almost like observing something that someone has created and being inspired by it. Like, I really like this energy. You're observing something. It could be years ago, weeks, whatever that is. Something that's inspired you here, and almost like, how can I do that for me? How can I create what they've created for me? Are you okay, Lily? Sorry. Lily has an upset tummy today, so I'm kind of watching her carefully. Yeah, how do you do that for you? Okay, so that's the challenge. That's really interesting. Okay, so your focus, you're being told to focus on the sun. So this almost says, okay, yeah, whatever inspiration something gave you or someone gave you, that's great. But now you really need to focus. Like this idea, the first part that came out here, like how do I apply this to myself? The King of Pentacles. How do I make this for me? How do I ground this into the 3-dimension? That it's actually part of my life. Well, yeah, the universe is saying exactly. Focus on that. Figure that out for yourself. Don't direct so much of your energy anymore to whatever the King of Wands represented or whoever or whatever that might have been. Now it's time to see how this plays for you. The Sun. Your focus. So there's apprehension. So there's apprehension. It's almost as if to say, you got to kind of take a leap here. You got to just take a chance. Go with your gut. But I feel like there's apprehension here. Like, well, I don't have enough information. I'm not sure how to do that. Again, if you throw enough stuff at the wall, it's going to stick. I know not every sign likes that. But I'm just telling you, it's like your Aries friend here. I'm just telling you, you know what? You put enough resumes out there. You make enough phone calls. You're going to find something that's meant for you. But if you just procrastinate about it, you say, I just don't have enough information. You're never going to have enough information. So sometimes you have to take a bit of a leap here to gather the information, right? So maybe that's even the first step here, is to take the leap to gather the information that you need. So in the past, you had the 4 of Wands. It was exciting. It was good to work with. Oh, and it felt like something for you. Yeah, in the past, definitely. This could be a partnership. I mean, it's kind of coming through like that, like some sort of a partnership. Again, I feel like it's inspiration. This is the weirdest, like, thing. It's not unusual, and it's not unheard of. It's almost as if maybe seeing someone else's life and kind of being intelligent and high thinking enough to, you know, really like what you see about their life. And I'm not picking up any jealousy or envy in this. Like, it's really good energy. And it's like, how do I make that for me? How do I create that for me? It doesn't have to be exactly what they have. But I love, you know, how inspired they are by their work. I love, you know, what they've done with their landscaping. Or I love their attitude towards, stumbling blocks that they face. Like, it just kind of feels like that, like something inspired you. It makes you want to work towards something. Even combine your energy here, maybe even with them to make this. But that was in the past. It doesn't mean it's not still part of the future. But it's an energy that's significant enough that's coming in now to talk about. So your strength is the Ten of Pentacles. So too, they do say, like, some people, like, well, maybe there's something that you have. If this is a job, or if this is an entrepreneurial idea, maybe you're the creative one, but you're not really good at balancing the budget and making sure that the suppliers are on time. Like, so maybe there is someone out there and that you see this that has that part that you don't have. And then you recognize that you have what they don't. Should I say that? You have what they don't have and they have what you don't. But it balances out. And if it's more like a romantic partnership, again, you're seeing that here. And it's your strength to kind of find that. Like, you could build big things with this. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is the Six of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So there's the King and Queen of Wands now. And then you have the King and Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're really recognizing something here that feels almost like the yin to your yang, or the yang to your yin. It really does, but you can't move towards it. But you do, I feel like you can't right now, but it's coming up fast in the future because you have an Ace of Pentacles here. And the Six of Cups is playing out like someone from your past, because there's something here that inspired you in your past. It's almost as if there's different elements within both of you that you see that have balance, between them. And right now you're really seeing that in terms of creativity, spontaneity, leadership, grounded, nurturing, practical energy. Putting those two together is really good. So the Ace of Pentacles, this is your future. You've got an Ace of Pentacles in the future, Taurus. Is that what we're going to... Oh, that felt... Did you see that card was sitting out there? I thought if it falls out, I'll let it, and it slipped right back in the deck. So we have the Moon. Is that all the tarot wants to tell us? Just the Moon. Something you might be worried about. It's definitely something that you may not see fully, that's for sure, with the Moon. You may be asked to use your intuition and your self-guidance to get to whatever this is. Is there anything else that you can tell us about this Ace of Pentacles? Wow, you have another Queen out now. You have the Five of Swords and the Queen of Cups. I feel like you're moving away from like all this past energy that had like practicality and spontaneity, and then you're going right in. You're going right in with your heart. Something that stirs you emotionally and very intuitively with the Moon and the Queen of Cups. So you're walking away from... I want to say you're walking away from what inspired you in the first place. I feel like you're walking away from how far that energy could take you to. And now you're still going with whatever inspired you, but you're utilizing a new energy now. It's almost like recognizing, okay, a cycle is finished that built me up this far, and now I'm going to start using this in this new cycle. I don't know. It says the future. So you may still be sort of in this King, Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Wands. But in the future, it's the Queen of Cups. What's hidden? What you don't know? I'm intrigued by that now. Another Queen. And the King of Cups. This is the kind of energy where I would almost feel like seeing it. Well, we have the Empress. It's seeing like an Emperor and an Empress energy, because you're starting to pull out all the Kings and Queens. And that's what the Emperor and the Empress are, the embodiment of all of them. So we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. What is hidden from you? What you don't know? There's definitely a personality here that's really the yin to your yang. But I want to say the Empress is typically more you with Venus. So what is hidden from you? It's almost as if your deep feelings and your truth. It's like your deep feelings and your truth are hidden from yourself right now. Some sort of truth about you, like what you can grow and become in the future, is hidden from you. Like someone, like maybe you have a vision about what you want or what you hope for yourself or what to achieve or to move towards, but it's bigger. It's literally, I feel like it's bigger than what you're imagining. So this reading is really coming into a full circle here in terms of, you know, if you are this Empress, absolutely you're going to utilize Pentacle energy at any given cycle in your life. And then you're going to utilize Sword energy. And then you're going to utilize Wand. And then you're going to utilize Cup. Like that's a dynamic of a personality that's been highly developed and sort of learning from different experiences and hiccups and missteps along the way. And utilizing that to achieving your goals. So I feel like it is important in this reading that I'm getting for you, if there's something that you're inspired towards, someone that you're inspired towards, something to create here in the future for yourself, if you know, if you recognize, and I feel like you do, at different times, like let's say a year ago, you know what, I was really in this, I was really in Sword energy. I was cutting things out. I was being really firm about my truth and my goals and where I wanted to go. And then I was being very Pentacle. I was being really practical. I was creating a foundation and a plan. I was investing in myself. I was investing in things around me, right? Like recognizing that. It's important that you continue to let that flow. Because I feel like you're either coming, you know what it is? It seems like, yeah, you're going to be moving into a Wand energy. I'm kind of feeling like because you're past, you've got the Queen of Pentacles and you're looking at the King of, your challenge is the King of Wands. And how do I make that the King of Pentacles? Like it's almost like blending those two energies. And your strength is the Queen of Wands, the confidence here. Knowing what you got and not being shy about it. So I feel like you're moving, or you're either moving very soon into this Wand energy, and it's a really important aspect. Like if the Magician card came out, that's exactly what that's about. You have all the elements at your disposal. Which one do you use at any given time? And that's what the riddle is here for you, and you've been doing it. And you got this wand. If you don't have it right now, it's really soon. But I don't feel like it's a terribly long cycle with this wand energy. So if it's feeling like a challenge, just do the best that you can with it, because you're going into cups. You're going into cups, and unknown to you is you're kind of like about to hatch out into the Empress. Because you're about to discover really deep feelings and emotions here that I don't think you knew you had. Or that haven't been experienced in a way that you have up to this point yet. It's really an interesting reading, Taurus. Okay, your hopes and fears and Nine of Wands. See, maybe like the wand energy, you're feeling kind of tired with it. I don't know. Maybe you've been in it for a while then. I'm saying like either you're in it or you're just about to go in it to a short period of time before you go into the cup energy. Maybe you're already in it and you're like, yeah, this is tiring. This is hard for me to keep this energy going. Like really standing up for yourself, really pushing forward, like living your confidence on your sleeve, encouraging others to do that. It's a real strong leadership energy, but it's also very intuitive and really creative and dynamic. It's a high level energy. So yeah, your hope here is that it's going to give you success, but I think you're also fearful that you're getting tired. Like it's a long journey doing this. But that's okay, because look at your outcome here is the Nine of Pentacles. It's your energy, and it's meeting all that success that you created for yourself, and takes you to the one step away from your 10. So the Nine of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. Oh yeah, see, it's almost as if there's a lot of practical things that you have to manage in life, and it's just keeping the energy going doing that. Like having a plan and all of a sudden something else getting thrown into, oh, now I got to juggle this. Okay, yeah. I've got it. We're all good. Like, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so the outcome for you. It is all about the cups, babe. Oh, it's something. Look at, we've got, the outcome was the Nine of Pentacles. So you're creating a really good foundation for yourself, very secure. Your money's good, your looks is good, your health is good. And then, see, we're coming into a new cycle for you. And it almost feels like it's built upon everything you've utilized for the last little while. And it's cups, and they're happy cups, they're celebratory cups. And it's also like giving you the opportunity to meet the unknown. Oh, I like that. To meet the unknown, which is also this Empress energy. Let's look at your Ace of Cups. I can't even see any of the Nine of Swords there. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups for Taurus. Oh my gosh. Jeez, look at these. Look at the energy. Wow. If something ended, you have the Death card, the King of Wands. There he is again. And then you have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. That is like a move energy. Talk about getting a mojo going. You are mentally clear about exactly where you want to go after an ending in your life. But I feel like it's not so much talking about the ending, because we're the Ace of Cups. This is almost saying, well, this is the new beginning. Whatever end, we're not even talking about it here. We're just talking about your new beginning, your rebirth here. And you are reborn in the King of Wands, and you know you're going to charge yourself forward with all this wand energy into your new cup cycle. Boy, are you charging. Like you know this, and you are inspired by it. And then we have the Magician. Oh yeah, let me just, sorry, just checking on Lily. Lily's okay. She's, look at, that's what I'm talking about. This is what you've been doing. It's absolutely amazing manifestation here. It really is. You can write a little book on this, what you've just achieved. All right, Taurus, there you go. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to go do the extended to get some further advice and guidance for you, and further potential outcomes for you also. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.